It's time to play America's favorite jackpot game. This is Powerball. Good evening, America. I'm Michelle Lyles. Tonight, we've got another life-changing jackpot for you in an estimated amount of $68.5 million. Get your tickets out. We'll start things off tonight with the number 27. Right after that, America, we have 10. Let's congratulate Laura Medlin of Concord, North Carolina, who won $2 million. Now your next number up tonight is 34. That's followed by 25, and we'll round it out tonight with 38. Now for your winning Powerball number, good luck everyone, it is 2, and your Power Play multiplier is 3. Let's take another look at those winning numbers. Remember, there are multiple ways to win. We'll see you back here Monday night. Good night, everyone.
Live with ClickOrlando.com and streaming on News 6 Plus. This is News 6 at 11. Getting results.
Right now at 11, Orange County deputies are looking for a gunman after 2 teenagers are shot at a local apartment complex. One has died. But first, the man accused of shooting and killing his uncle in a heated argument is now in jail after turning himself in. Good evening to you. Thanks for staying up with us. I'm Eric Von Anken. Glad you're with us. Castleberry police say the man shot his uncle 8 times. News 6's Brian Didlake is at the Seminole County Jail tonight with the story. Brian, thank you. In Orange County, an 18-year-old is dead and another teen is in the hospital after a shooting at a local apartment complex. This happened at the Sun Bay Apartments near the Orlando Magic Rec Center. Officers say that's where they found 18-year-old Cesar Clemente Giraldo dead and a 17-year-old hurt beside him. Some who live nearby tell us they're not surprised by this violence. We talked to one woman who wanted to stay anonymous for fear of retaliation. She says she and other neighbors came outside after hearing deputies call for a suspect.
So from what I know is that I was in my apartment watching TV, playing games, and all I heard was 3 gunshots. I'm not sure as to where the gunshots were from or who it was directed at. I stepped outside after hearing Orange County PD come in and was calling out for the suspect to come out of hiding.
Again, so far, no suspect information has been released on who they're looking for tonight. A major mobile home fire in Orlando. This was at the Lake Downey Mobile Home Park off East Colonial Drive near Union Park Elementary School. We're told, fortunately, the house was vacant. Crews were able to get this fire out before it could spread to any other units. Heading outside now, looking live over downtown Orlando from our Light Orlando camera. It is all clear after several severe thunderstorm warnings popped up earlier. Meteorologist Marco Keenis is pinpointing just a few small showers left, and your Sunday forecast, of course.
Of course. We have to talk about a Sunday because everybody's looking forward to the rest of their weekend.
Sure.
But when it comes to rain, we're still looking at a few showers, primarily offshore, though. So that's the good news. Maybe just a little bit of light rain just back to the west of the Turnpike in Osceola County tonight. But really, all of the rain is still clearing out or cleared out, and we're left with partly cloudy skies tonight and very warm and humid temperatures. As we take a look at your hourly planner, you'll notice that as we head into the early morning tomorrow, we'll drop from the upper 70s, like right around 79 to 77. So we're not dropping by much. It stays very warm and very humid overnight, but relatively quiet. Now, when we're talking about your overnight lows, here's what they look like. 75 tonight in New Smyrna Beach. For Orlando, Kissimmee, as well as Sanford and Melbourne, we'll have a low of 77. And then when you look at Ocala, the Villages, and Leesburg, all expected to hit 76, along with Palm Coast and Daytona Beach. Cocoa Beach will stay at a warm 78 degrees. Now, when we come back, I am pinpointing more rain in the forecast. We could have a few strong to severe thunderstorms. I believe that they're going to happen well overnight, but there could be a few tomorrow afternoon to contend with as those sea breezes collide. Plus, we're pinpointing a lot of heat across Central Florida. I'll have all of those details and a better look at the tropics coming up in minutes. Eric?
Talk to you soon, Samara. Thank you. A Flagler County woman was taken to the jail after troopers say her drunk driving caused a crash that put a Flagler Beach police officer in the hospital. Troopers say she slammed into several stopped patrol cars in Flagler Beach just after 2 a.m. A along State Road 100. That's near Connecticut Avenue. Investigators tell us Taylor Kelly blew past 2 Flagler Beach police trucks and crashed into 2 marked cars. One of the officers driving one of those trucks was taken to the hospital. Kelly was arrested on DUI charges, we're told, and released on bond. Tonight, another awful wrong-way crash on I-4, this one in the Tampa area. Here's the aftermath. Troopers say a young man caused it who was so drunk his blood alcohol level was more than twice the legal limit. Why does this keep happening, and what are local leaders doing about it, and is it enough quickly enough? And the truth is, even if it doesn't seem like it, most of the time when a driver gets onto the highway going the wrong way, there is no crash because that driver typically turns around before getting into trouble. The Expressway Authority tells me that their wrong-way detection system is 87% effective. But if a driver is impaired or wants to go the wrong way, well, there's ultimately nothing that will stop them, except maybe the bumper of a patrol car. 2 sea turtles are now swimming in the biggest race of their lives. This weekend marks the 16th annual Tour de Turtles. This is happening at Disney's Vero Beach Resort. Researchers with the Sea Turtle Conservation and Disney's conservation team are going to be tracking 2 turtles with satellite transmitters to see how far they can swim during migration season. Both female turtles were named after characters from Disney's newest live-action film, The Haunted Mansion. Madame Leota and Harriet. Since the start of the program, the Disney Conservation Team says more than 20,000 sea turtle nests have laid eggs on the 5-mile stretch of the beach. High temperatures early in the day and heavy rain in the afternoon. Tomorrow we will have a risk of more severe storms. Meteorologist Samara Kokinas is going to be right back pinpointing your Sunday forecast. But first, getting ahead and getting results. We take you to DeLand, where the mayor is working to make sure all students are prepared for the new school year. You're watching News 6 at 11, getting results for Leesburg, Daytona Beach Shores, and all of Central Florida. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Live with Eric Von Anken, meteorologist Samara Kokinos, and sports with Ryan Welch. This is News 6 at 11, getting results.
We're now less than 2 weeks from the start of the new school year for most of Central Florida, and in DeLand, city leaders gave out more than 1,000 backpacks and school supplies to kids and parents who really appreciated it. News 6's Jerry Askin talked to the parents who say this is getting results. Nice job, Jerry. We've been telling you all the different events and giveaways that counties are hosting all across Central Florida to help get your family ready for the year ahead. Put a full list for you on clickorlando.com. And while you're there on ClickGo, check out our Why I Teach section. We're asking for teachers to share why they educate because we think it's really cool and we really appreciate it. Please share your stories about your educator friends. They may end up on TV next month. Meteorologist Samara Kokinas back with us. So we had a couple of severe weather alerts pop up late this evening. There's still a little bit hanging around, but possibly again tomorrow might happen again. Correct.
So we had 2 severe thunderstorm warnings tonight. That was for Flagler County. Those have since expired a long time ago. So that was during the 7 o'clock hour.
Yes.
But when we look at the amount of rainfall that we got, you could see Orlando and Melbourne kind of racking up the heaviest of their rainfall from the 8 o'clock report. It showed just under a ½ inch of rain accumulated in 24 hours as of 8 o'clock. So a lot of the rain was winding down by that point. So I'd be very surprised if we see these numbers change by much early tomorrow morning. But everywhere below that, pretty much, I mean, under a 1/10 of an inch. So really not too much rain, but it did cause some flooding in spots where it came down really, really heavy and then kind of started to fade away. But as we look at the radar tonight, really quiet out there, some showers over the open waters of the Atlantic, maybe a few little sprinkles of rain in Osceola County back to the west of the Turnpike, right outside St. Cloud. Really not a whole lot going on. And as we look at the satellite and radar, here is what we're working with, folks. We have a lot of moisture still making its way into Central Florida, but an area of high pressure, which was over the Gulf of Mexico, is actually going to move to the south. That's going to allow for a few more thunderstorms to really move into the area tomorrow, mainly from our north. And I do believe it happens late tomorrow. instead of during the daytime. During the daytime, it's going to be more sea breeze activity. When we look at the rain chances, 50% along the coast, 60% across our interior. So the interior portion of Central Florida, so from about I-95 back to the west, definitely more favorable to see the rain, especially in and around Orlando and to the south. Now, ahead of the rain, it is going to be hot. So hot, we have an excessive heat watch in place for Flagler County from 11 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening, where we could see heat indices go up to about 113 degrees or as high as 113 degrees. But it is going to feel like 102 to 107 all across Central Florida as high temperatures range from the low 90s along the coast to the mid 90s inland. It looks like Palm Coast could heat up tomorrow to about 95 right here with us in Orlando. So if you are headed out to the beach tomorrow, expect right around 92, but the northern beach is a little bit hotter, and you will have a moderate rip current risk. That south wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, the surf averaging about 2 to 3 feet. Now the rain, I think we're good for the first half of the day. Maybe a few sprinkles near the coast in Brevard County right around 11 o'clock, but I think for the most part, all of the shower activity picks up after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Notice it does make their way in, starting mainly from the west and kind of sitting here around the interior portion of Central Florida through 3 and even 5 o'clock. As we see those sea breezes collide, we could see a few more thunderstorms than what this model is showing us, and they could be strong, possibly severe. I'm not anticipating widespread severe activity, but there will be some pockets of heavy rain along with some lightning through at least about 7 o'clock before things wind down. And this particular model has backed off on that pulse of energy coming in to Marion as well as Flagler and northwestern Volusia late tomorrow night. But I'm not going to completely rule that out as the culprit for the marginal risk that we're seeing here. But we could see, again, a few strong to severe thunderstorms throughout the day. Damaging wind gusts will be in this area in Marion as well as Flagler and northwestern Volusia. So if you do happen to get one of those stronger thunderstorms, that's going to be your biggest hazard in addition to the heavy rain and frequent lightning. Tonight, it looks like we're going to see a low near 77 degrees. Here's a look at tomorrow.
Sponsored by Strata Air Conditioning and Heating. AC emergency? You ought to call Strata.
Hot and humid with a high near 95, feeling like the triple digits. Again, the second half of the afternoon, the most active for those stronger thunderstorms. Now let's get you some results and show your pinpoint accurate 7-day forecast. And as we head into the upcoming week, notice your rain chances stay between about 50 and 60% all the way through Thursday, and then we taper off some of those rain chances just a little bit, a smidge, about 40% on Friday heading into the weekend. But again, Eric, highs in the mid 90s like that, definitely scorching hot. Take your time while you're outdoors. Our overnight lows are even pretty warm.
Yeah, I got to watch the storms tomorrow, like you said. Samara, thank you. Here are tonight's winning Powerball numbers again for you. They are 27, 10, 34, 25, 38. The Powerball is 2. And cash for life is 6, 11, 22, 26, 53. And that cash ball is 3. Good luck tonight. Hope you won. And sorry if you missed out on those Mega Millions opportunities. Ryan Welch is here with sports. It was a wild one for Orlando City.
Yeah, this was an opportunity they did not want to pass up. No way. Not at home. With a chance to play Messi and company in the next round. Wait until you see the dramatic finish at Exploria Stadium. It was something else. Meanwhile, how about Sam the Man? Sam Ryder, the Winter Park native and Stetson grad. He shot a 29 on the back 9 in today's third round of the 3M Open. He's tied for 5th going into tomorrow's final round.
Tonight's Sports Desk is brought to you by Greenway Dodge and Greenway Ford.
Want to get real local? News 6 Mornings has the experts. Hey Brevard, I'm Crystal and I grew up in Vieira, right near the avenues, and I know the Space Coast like the back of my hand.
I'm Justin, Seminole County, born and raised. This really is my town.
Hey Osceola County, it's me, Trooper Steve. I've been a state trooper now for over 10 plus years. If you want to know about Osceola, I'm your guy.
From Osceola to Brevard, no one gets real local like us. News 6 Mornings, you gotta watch before you go.
Trooper Steve on Patrol is sponsored by Gibson Truck World. We are the king of trucks.
It's your Saturday, July 29th, Florida Lotto with double play and Fantasy 5 games. Good evening, I'm Charles Lockwood. Tonight's Florida Lotto jackpot is worth $9.5 million. Your winning Lotto numbers for tonight coming right up. First number is 22, followed by 26, 39, 8. Next up, we have 32, and that final number is 19. Now let's take another good chance with that new double play. Those numbers are 17, 18, 51, 52, and finally 35. Now let's play Fantasy 5, where you can win hundreds of thousands of dollars. Your winning numbers for the night coming right up. First number is 11, 36, 33, 10, and finally 4. Once again for Florida, good luck. Let's take another look at those numbers. Thank you for playing the Florida Lottery and helping to support education.
All right, welcome back. Coming into the night, there were a myriad of scenarios for Orlando City either to advance or be eliminated from the League's Cup tournament. The easiest scenario, win and advance to face Messi and Inter Miami in the round of 32. And we'll be right back.
I think you're going to like this. So on Monday morning, tune in to Trooper Steve on Patrol live streaming. Meteorologist Troy Bridges is going to be there joining Steve for his first official ride-along guest interview in Results 1, happening Monday morning at 10 a.m. on clickorlando.com/patrol. You can also watch along on YouTube. And as Samara says, you never know what you're going to get.
I think he's going to sing and make Steve sing. It's going to be great.
I think it's very likely.
Right?
And it'll be very entertaining.
Scattered showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. High near 95. Feels like the triple-digit. Excessive heat. Watch for Flagler County through 5 tomorrow.
Have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.